Yesterday, had a great day. We had five and a half hours to get. It was terrific. It was good for him because we are brothers alike. He's getting over the loss of his dear wife, Margaret. She passed away 18 months ago. So he relies on very good friends where he lives, and he has some.
That's lovely.
So that's off the record. But as I say, I'm an old fogey, but I don't want to get to be an old fart.
There's no signs of that, Bernard. You're doing well.
Go on then, keep going.
Right, should we go
I can
again?
see the blue sky, that's a good sign. Oh dear.
Okay, so from the top then. So
Yep.
if you can describe to me the circumstances that led to me needing home instead's
Stop
help.
there. You just take your hand down.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Circumstances. So what circumstances led you to needing home instead's help, Bernard?
Well, good high quality care, reliability, a local company, and that's why we chose Home Instead. Purely on recommendation from a senior nursing sister, some weeks ahead of that, and that was when Marie and Natalie came along. We had the meeting and we discussed Home Instead, what they could do for Peggy and for me. And I said to Peggy, look, we need look no farther.
How did you feel about asking for Home Instead's help and support?
How did I feel? Well, I knew it. I had to pay for it. Simple as that. You pay for what you get. You know, on more than one occasion.
This has got to be a lesson for any
Oh,
future
massive.
future.
A great pity. We could have had a really nice interview here without that noise.
You're doing really well, Bernard. I'm sure they'll be.
Okay. Okay, Bernard.
Okay.
Okay. How did you feel about asking for Home Instead's help and support?
Well, simply because on one or two occasions when Peggy was in and out of hospital, each occasion when she was discharged, the OT, she said, we can't really give you the service you're looking for. I said, well, okay. I said, let me think about it then. And that's how it was, on and off. And I realised it was no good at all. And then when Peggy had the major bowel operation, we had to make the decision there and then. And as I say, Marie and Natalie just convinced me and Peggy it was Home Instead.
What made you choose Home Instead as opposed to any other care company?
Simply because of the recommendation from this nursing sister. Again, because it was a local, established company, and we could get service as and when, accordingly. We wanted someone close by, and that's why we went for Home Instead.
And in that first service visit, who did you meet and how did they convince you to buy care from Home Instead?
Well, when Marie and Natalie came along, sat down, had a nice chat, cup of tea. Then Marie explained to Peggy what they thought that Peggy needed and what they thought I needed, and to convince Peggy that Peggy was not the only one. It was me that had to have some respite to make sure everything was okay.
What does that time in respite-wise allow you to do, Bernard?
Well, the main respite time for me is Thursday morning each week. Sadie comes 9 till 1. Normally it's 9 till 10. So from 10 o'clock, I have a game of snooker, 2 or 3 frames with my colleagues George and Arthur. That is super for me. It's good respite. I get away from it. I get home, get some lunch. And then Friday, I go to Marks and Spencer's in Pinner to shop for food. I go into Cafe Nero to have a coffee, maybe see a Palomani I used to play golf with, have a little walkabout and a chat, maybe a little more shopping at Waitrose, elsewhere, and back again at 1 o'clock. And Say has been there for 4 hours with my wife. which is important.
What
Okay.
Try and buy fire, this isn't it?
quick.
No, you can't. You can't go quick.
How has Homestead made a difference to you and to Peggy and your family?
Well,
And I'll-
You need to put the question in for this.
yeah. You need to reiterate the question back to me.
okay, say it again. Yep.
How has Homestead made a difference to you and Peggy?
Well, Home Instead has certainly offered superb care, companionship, everything that a person who is ill needs. And also it convinced me that I could leave Peggy safely in the hands of the carer. So I could go shopping or whatever, go for a walk, go down to the cricket ground, because I knew Peggy was safe. And Peggy couldn't understand, why are you going out? I said, because I have to have some freedom. And a little while after, she realised that I needed time on my own. And I think we convinced Peggy then that I didn't want to come home and find her laying on the floor. So she realised then that she needed someone with me when I'm out of the house. Even now, you don't have to go down. I said, I do. I have to go down. I said, Sadie, Claire, or whoever, they are with you until I return. And they won't leave until I get back. And she said, well, you can go now. No, they can't. They can't go. I said, if they go, they'll get the sack.
One of the hardest things as the interviewer is not to say, is not to chip in all that or make yourself heard. Okay, let me ask some things slightly different.
Okay.
Just thinking, does Peggy look forward to visits now from her caregivers?
Yes, mainly Sadie, because
So
Sadie...
can you ask?
Oh,
you
yeah.
Ask the question back
Yeah.
again. So does Peggy look forward to visits from caregivers?
She certainly does. Through the week, you see, Monday to Friday, it's Sadie, is our main carer. And she knows at 9 o'clock or thereabouts, Sadie will be coming until 10. I can go and get a newspaper, get back, and I think Peggy then is convinced that she's in friendly hands. And at the weekend, she has the other two ladies, not so long with her, but very important because she knows them.
Do we need any more? Do you think? No?
Bernard, how has Home Instead made a difference to you and your family?
Well, Home Instead is an excellent quality care establishment, and
No.
oh dear.
We'll come to you next time, Bernard.
Sorry?
We'll come to you next time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this because you're working damn hard, but nature is outside.
I might go and lie in the road.
Yeah, that's it. Nature.
Bernard, how
Yeah.
has Home Instead Senior Care made a difference to your family?
Well, Home Instead Care has made a vast difference for me. Not so much the family, because there's no close family. They live in Northampton. And so it's very important for me to have peace of mind, not only when I'm shopping, even when I'm having a bath. I have to be sure that Peggy's okay. And it has to be worked on. But it's mainly when I'm out of the house, shopping, or when I have my respite time on 2 mornings a week, to know that Peggy is in safe, friendly care.
That's it. There's only that last question.